Wanted to give just a quick first impression of the lathe. It's a great lathe, by the way. And you know, a quick comparison to the mini lathe. For the last few years, I used this Nova Mercury mini lathe that I picked up on Craigslist. Boy, probably 2009, 2010. And it served me well, but it's just not holding up to the tolerances and the standards I wanted. Makes a great finishing lathe, so what I've done is just set it up next to the Jet, and I'm using this for all my finishing projects. Probably the first thing you'll notice is just the sheer size difference. The Jet is just massive compared to this Nova Mini, and it weighs, I would say, about 100, 110 pounds. One person can lift it, but it is pretty heavy. It does come with a lot of nice features, and I'll go over those next. So I'm going to start right here with the speed control and the on-off switch. This lathe is awesome. It has a forward and a reverse. Quick flip turns the lathe on, and then it has a nice digital readout. It is variable from 60 to 3600 RPM. And if I turn it down, anything under about 1500, it's really quiet. It's actually running right now. But awesome speed control, just a quick turn of the dial, and you can adjust the speed control. One other thing I really like is when I turn it on, it actually slowly picks up speed. It doesn't just hammer at full speed. And there you go, it just kind of eases into it, which is a real nice feature. The next thing that caught my eye was that the Jet has two tool racks, one on each end of the lathe. It came with this clearing rod, it came with the wrenches that's needed for the faceplate. It did come with two tool rests, which I have put away somewhere, and also a dead center for the tailstock. Now you'll see here, the tailstock's really easy to operate. It's got the lever in the back to lock it. I have noticed quite a difference that this is on the back side compared to my Nova, which was on the end, and it is a little awkward to reach around it since I haven't had to do that for years, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. The best thing as far as a difference is the smooth operation of the tailstock. You can simply turn it with just a finger here, whereas my other one I really had to crank it because it's gotten old and gummy, and even with proper maintenance and cleaning it has really not operated smoothly for a while. But I was talking about the bed earlier. Nice wide bed, gives you a real firm grip with the tailstock here. I haven't noticed any movement. I haven't turned anything big yet, but I haven't noticed any movement at all once this thing's locked in place. Moving right along here to the tool rest. Just like the tailstock, real simple operation. Moves nicely, easily locks into place. You can raise and lower your rest easily with that lever. I have switched it because I had these bar rests on my other lathe, and I do really like these, so I haven't used the Jet included rest. Moving on to the head here, standard 1 inch 8 threads per inch for your faceplate. I got a pen mandrel in there right now. It's got a nice grip on the end here to spin it. It does have something that my other lathe didn't have, and it has an indexing system built in. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but they're numbered in here, and then you just simply push and thread in to lock it into that index position. 3 belt positions for the different RPMs: 60 to 900, 110 to 1800, and 220 to 3600. I have only run it on the 220 to 3600. I haven't needed the slower RPM yet, but if I do need it, it's there. Just a nice little feature, no big deal, but something nice. There's actually magnets in here, so when you put this down, it holds it nice and firm, so you don't have to worry about it coming open on you or getting sloppy. So my quick first impressions of this lathe, having turned, I think I've turned about 10 things on it now, a couple days, is I haven't found anything I don't like. The only thing, and it's no major thing, I shouldn't even mention it, is just that handle on the back of the rest, but I'm sure that's normal and I'm just used to it on a different lathe. So not a thing I don't like about it. As usual, I used a lot of Jet tools. It seems to be a real high quality lathe. It was a little more expensive than some of the other models, but I think I'll definitely get my money's worth out of it. I'll do more follow-up videos as I turn larger projects or heavier projects, just to give you an impression of what that is like on it. With the stoutness of this bed, I don't think it's going to be an issue. It seems like it'll be just perfect. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them below.